Henri. Paul's dad claims police told him Princess Diana was murdered. The father of Henri, Paul, Princess Diana's driver on the night she died, claims that British police told him she was murdered and that his son was collateral damage. According to an official inquest in 2008, Diana and Dodi Al-Fayed were unlawfully killed due to the gross negligence of Mr. Paul, who had been drinking. However, Paul's 85-year-old father Jean says British police investigating the crash believe the pair were bumped off, and he fears he will go to his grave without ever knowing the truth about the smash in the Alma Tunnel in the early hours of August 31, 1997. He said, "Diana was killed, and my son was killed. I believe they were both murdered. My son was simply collateral damage of a plot to kill Diana, and they killed him as well. I am 100% sure Henri was not involved in this plot. He was too honorable and too honest." Despite an official inquest ruling Diana and Dodi were unlawfully killed due to the gross negligence of Mr. Paul, who had been drinking, Jean remains convinced it was part of an establishment plot. He even claimed some officers inside Scotland Yard believed there was a secret plot to kill Diana. In an interview with the Daily Mirror he said, "I have no real hope to know what really happened. Perhaps it will be known in 30 or 50 years. But I would really like to know before I die. But I don't think it will happen." The 85-year-old even sensationally suggested his son's blood sample was switched or tampered with to make it look like he had drink in his system. He said, "On that day there were over 20 autopsies that took place, and it was easy for the authorities to switch blood samples to show alcohol was present in the sample they said was Henri's. That is what I believe happened." Many conspiracy theories have surrounded Diana's death, and Dodi's father, former Harrods owner Mohammed Al-Fayed, has always insisted he believes the couple were murdered. However, an inquest in 2008 found Diana and Dodi were unlawfully killed due to the gross negligence of Mr. Paul, who had been drinking. A lack of seat belts also contributed to their deaths. And in 2013, the Met dismissed reports claiming SAS troops were behind the couple's death, insisting there was no credible evidence of Secret Service involvement. Diana's first lover after her marriage to Prince Charles, bodyguard Barry Manicky, was killed in a 1987 motorcycle accident 3 weeks after being sacked by the royal family following rumors of their romance. Some of his family believed the Secret Services were behind the death, but that has never been proven. Jean's wife, former teacher Giselle, 87, was traumatized by their son's death and is now living in a care home. In a previous interview she said, "We believe there was a plot to kill the princess the terrible night in August 1997. We know in our hearts that our son was murdered, and we still live with the hope that one day the truth will be known."